So in this video, we're going to examine one of the most remarkable pieces of UFO footage ever captured. And it might not look like much at first glance, but the object in this video defies our understanding of the laws of physics, and it offers important insights into the mystery of UFOs. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, the footage in question was captured in 2013 at the Rafael Hernandez Airport in Puerto Rico. At about 9 p.m. at night, an unknown object flew directly across the airport runway at a low altitude, and this caused a delayed departure of a commercial aircraft, while control tower operators frantically tried to communicate with this unresponsive object. The UFO was tracked on radar and first appeared to emerge out of the water adjacent to the airport, before flying in a semicircular path directly over the airport runway and then disappearing back into the water. The video that you're seeing was captured by a U.S. Customs and Border Protection aircraft which happened to be in flight nearby. It was later released by an organization called the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies, which also compiled an incredibly detailed study of this video, which I'll link below. The UFO flew at an average speed of 100 miles per hour in sort of a tumbling motion. As you can see, it's a circular or oval shape with no wings and no apparent means of generating thrust or lift. This is an infrared video that we're seeing here. Keep in mind that this event happened at 9 p.m. at night and the object was not always visible to the naked eye, but apparently it emitted a soft pink or reddish glow. And in these frames, you can see the UFO flying at a low altitude right over the airport runway. And you can see some cars in the background for scale. All of the conventional explanations have been ruled out. This is not a bird, it's not a plane or a helicopter, it's not a balloon, so what is it? It's not a drone either, because as you can see, this object actually enters the water. And this is where things get really strange, because there are very few crafts known to mankind which are capable of navigating both through air and through water. And certainly none of them look like this strange kind of circular or oval shape. This is called transmedium travel, the ability to navigate both air and water. And really this eliminates any possibility that this object is a man-made drone. But let's back it up for a moment here, because the real challenge is explaining what happens when the object enters the water. And I'll slow this down a bit for you guys, but strangely enough, we can see that there appears to be no splash whatsoever. Despite the fact that this is a rounded object moving at 100 miles per hour, the water seems to be essentially undisturbed, untouched. How is that possible? I mean, not only is this beyond any human technology, this is outside of the laws of physics as we know them. This object is then tracked moving through the water at an average of 82 miles per hour, and we can see it at times skimming through the surface again, and again there are no ripples, the water seems to be undisturbed. But this is really intriguing because this also connects to other reports of UFOs which have been documented moving at hypersonic speeds without creating any sonic booms. So there's a pattern here of these objects moving through a medium, either water or air, without disturbing that medium. What might this interesting observation reveal? The strangest moment is still yet to come though, because after exiting the water, this object does something truly, just inexplicable. It actually changes shape and we can see the single object splitting into two separate objects. A frame-by-frame video analysis done by the Scientific Coalition of UAP Studies, which again I'll link this report below, confirms that this shape-shifting isn't some reflection of light or a camera error. Whatever this object is, it actually split into two separate objects with two distinct radar signatures. Interestingly enough, as noted in this report, the splitting of the UFO from one object into two closely resembles the process of cellular division or mitosis. These two unidentified objects disappear under the surface of the water, not to be seen again. There really is no conventional explanation possible here. The evidence in this footage challenges our basic understanding of physics and suggests that UFOs are much stranger than anything we currently understand. Keep your eyes peeled because there is a lot going on behind the scenes right now, and I think this whole UFO topic is about to reach an entirely new level of significance. Could studying these UFOs push humanity to evolve and open our minds and awaken to higher consciousness? Personally, I do believe so, and here on this channel, that's what we're all about. Thanks so much as always for tuning in. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you back here very soon.